Cracking down the judgments, debunking common misconceptions concerning depression and anxiety. Clinical depression and stress are two of the very most common psychological health ailments in the world, influencing millions of people every day. Despite their prevalence, there are still a lot of misunderstandings and preconceptions neighboring these disorders that protect against folks from looking for aid. In this short article, we will damage down some of the most typical myths regarding depression and anxiety to assist unmask the judgment and urge those who might be going through to find procedure. False impression number 1: depression and anxiety are an option. One of the very most damaging misunderstandings concerning anxiety is that they are a selection or a weak point in personality. This view may lead to sensations of pity, sense of guilt, and self-blame for those who suffer from these disorders. Having said that, depression and stress and anxiety are not selections. They are genuine healthcare ailments resulted in through discrepancies in brain chemistry or other elements such as damage or genes. Mistaken belief number 2: clinical depression is merely feeling unfortunate. Yet another typical false impression is that depression is simply feeling depressing or blue for a prolonged time frame. While despair can be an indicator of clinical depression, it is not the only one. Indicators can easily include adjustments in hunger or sleeping designs, absence of electricity, difficulty concentrating, emotions of pessimism or worthlessness, loss of rate of interest in activities once enjoyed, bodily symptoms like hassles or stomachaches without any very clear reason. One of OT. Misunderstanding number 3: stress is simply being tense. Comparable to depression being misconstrued as only sadness, lots of folks think that anxiety is just being worried all the time. While stress may be a sign and symptom of stress condition, it's considerably even more than merely really feeling anxious concerning daily situations such as social communicating or taking an exam. Stress ailments often involve relentless worry or fear over everyday situations that don't always warrant such sturdy emotions. Mistaken belief number 4: clinical depression and anxiety merely affect women. While women are more very likely to be diagnosed with anxiety and stress and anxiety than men, these conditions may influence anyone irrespective of sex. Guys are less likely to look for aid or realize their symptoms as depression or anxiety due to the long-standing societal requirement that guys ought to be powerful and not show any kind of weak spot. Misconception number 5: medication is the only treatment for depression and anxiety. While medication may be a helpful tool in addressing anxiety and stress and anxiety, it's not the only therapy possibility.